is the real Ivanka Trump? To some, she's a symbol of grace, intelligence, and quiet influence, the polished daughter who tried to humanize one of the world's most controversial presidents. To others, she's the hidden strategist, using her name, beauty, and privilege to shape politics from behind the curtain. But beneath the headlines, the glamour, and the family empire lies a story of power, loyalty, and ambition, more complex than anyone imagined. This is World Leaders, and tonight we uncover the mystery of the woman who walked the tightrope between politics, family, and legacy. Ivanka Trump was born into the world's most photographed family business. Daughter of Donald and Ivana Trump, she grew up in penthouses, tabloids, and boardrooms. But while her brothers made headlines for scandal or showmanship, Ivanka studied quietly, strategically. She attended Wharton, the same business school as her father, but built her own reputation in fashion, branding, and public relations. Long before politics, she was already mastering the art of optics, knowing when to smile, when to speak, and when to stay silent. By her mid-20s, Ivanka had become a brand. Designer shoes, jewelry lines, best-selling books about ambition and balance. Her message was polished, aspirational, almost royal. A modern woman succeeding on her own, yet always loyal to her family name. But behind the image, critics said she was selling the illusion of independence while standing on inherited wealth. To her supporters, she was the model of discipline. To her critics, a symbol of privilege disguised as empowerment. Every photo, every word, every outfit became part of a carefully crafted persona, the good Trump, the one the world could like. Then came 2016. Her father's shocking campaign victory thrust Ivanka into a new spotlight, not as an entrepreneur, but as a political advisor. Inside the White House, she walked a delicate line, a daughter and counselor, yet also a lightning rod for controversy. Supporters said she was the moderating force, the one who tried to soften her father's tone on women's issues, climate policy, and diplomacy. She attended global summits, met world leaders, and spoke the language of diplomacy in rooms where her father preferred confrontation. But critics accused her of being complicit, benefiting from proximity to power while avoiding accountability for the administration's decisions. They called her influence soft power with hard consequences. Ivanka's political journey was also personal. Her husband, Jared Kushner, became one of her father's closest advisors, a duo that many saw as the silent architects behind the scenes. Together, they cultivated international relationships in Israel, Saudi Arabia, and China, positioning themselves as the bridge between Trump's unpredictable style and the global elite. But when her father left office, Ivanka disappeared. No more speeches, no press appearances, just silence, as if she had closed the chapter herself. Some say it was self-preservation. Others, a sign that she is preparing for her own path, one that doesn't need the Trump brand to survive. So who is Ivanka Trump really? The entrepreneur, the diplomat, the daughter, or the strategist playing a long game none of us see yet? Behind closed doors, she's known to be meticulous, fiercely protective of her image, and aware that every public move has consequences. She has distanced herself from politics publicly, but still commands networks of influence that span from Manhattan to the Middle East. To her critics, she represents everything wrong with inherited privilege. To her admirers, she's the proof that elegance and ambition can coexist in politics. Maybe the truth lies somewhere in between. Every powerful family has a legacy. But Ivanka's challenge is different. Her name is both her crown and her chain. It opens every door and closes others forever. Can she ever step out of her father's shadow? Can she redefine Trump as something else? Something softer, smarter, more sustainable? Or will history remember her only as the daughter of a dynasty, a woman who stood beside power but never fully wielded it? In a world obsessed with strong men, Ivanka Trump mastered the art of soft power, charming the elite, surviving scandal, and shaping her image with the precision of a diplomat. But power, like beauty, fades. And the question remains, when the spotlight moves on, who is the real Ivanka Trump? This is World Leaders, where image meets influence, and every story reveals the human being behind the power. Subscribe, because every leader has two faces, the one the world sees and the one history remembers.